Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for stopping to my channel. First things first, I'm going to give you the cold start that I promised for this thing. If you're stopping in for the first time, this is my 2002 Silverado that I swapped a 6-liter into. Currently, it's got a Texas Speed Stage 4 cam, some 799 heads, and some Cooks 1/7/8 headers. It is underfueled. My tuner said I need more fuel, so I figured if I'm going to do bigger injectors, I might as well do heads and a bigger intake. And I scored. Let me tell you guys what. I got some K-Tech ported 799 heads off eBay for less than $900. It was $800 something for the set. So I will open those up right now. Okay, I'll just take one out because they are identical to each other. They've been shaved a little bit, kind of just decked. I'm going to take more off, so we're going to end up with 30 thousandths milled. So it's going to raise the compression to about 10.8 to 1. As you can see, the exhaust ports have been ported. Try to flip this thing over without dropping it and ruining it. And the intake ports have been ported, so kind of see what they look like now. I don't think this has been ran. If it has, they weren't ran for very long. When I do take these ones off, I'll show you guys the difference between the stock size of the ports and the K-Tech ported size of the ports, I guess. These springs, they say they're rated at 560 lift. My cam has 600, so I'm going to use the springs off that one, but everything looks brand new on it. The valves look like they're in great shape, like they're brand new. Like I said, it doesn't look like they were ran at all. So, fortunately for me, I happened to be cruising eBay and found a set. Things are beautiful. So once I get these shaved, so they said they were shaved 6 thousandths, I'm going to take 24 thousandths off. We'll have 30 thousandths total. And then we're going to go to the Trailblazer SS intake, which I've mentioned before, but if you're new, this is a 90 millimeter throttle body, which the truck stock has 78 millimeters. So we're going to send this off and get it ported by Peak Speed or something like that. Then I have the 8.1 liter injectors, because for these trucks, the 8.1 liter injectors bolt on. You don't need any pigtails or anything to make it fit. So that gives you about, I think, 32 pounds. Talking to one of my friends, the 32 pounds might not be enough for the size of cam I have. So I might have to jump up to the 8.1 liter marine injectors, which are about 42, I think. But luckily, because they're like a stock, injector, not an aftermarket injector, they're not terribly expensive. They're like 160, 180 bucks. It's not bad. I do have a set of normal 8.1 liter injectors, but those I will keep a hold of until a later date, because I plan on building another engine after this. It's all said and done, and after my 5.3 swap is done, I'll talk about that in a minute. But I plan on building an engine for my fiance's 65 Chevy pickup. I think that'd be kind of cool. But in the 5.3, I'm swapping a 5.3 into a 98. You can have a couple videos on that. Currently the engine is sitting inside of it, but the flywheel does not, or flex plate does not match up, so I bought the correct flywheel, flex plate, whatever. And I'll show you why you need this one. in a different video, but we're getting sidetracked. If any of you guys are machinists, like I'm not a machinist anymore, I used to be a machinist, but you just have to admire the work. And I like the tool paths. I just think it's cool. And one thing you need to pay attention to when you get ported heads is, you can't really see, give me a flashlight. Right there you can see a hole. Those are for the rocker studs. And you would think that once you put the rocker stud in, it's sealed up and everything. Well, it is not. It will leak through and you'll start burning oil, and you'll even see, white smoke every time you fire your truck up. I had a friend put PRC heads on his truck and it started smoking. After doing some research, we found out that because they port so much of the head, it actually pokes through. So you need to get a high temp thread sealer when you do install these. And when I do get those milled in the head or the intake ported, I will do a full install video of tearing the top end down and show you guys how easy it is to replace heads, and give you guys some tips and tricks on what you need to do to make sure your gasket seals correctly. But like I said, that'll come later. But for now, I'm pretty pumped. I found some ported heads without spending $1,300 or $1,400. So going back to the 6-liter in my 2002 Silverado, what I alluded to, saying that I'm under fueled or losing fuel or whatever, the injectors are maxed out. They're spraying as fast as they can spray, as much as they can spray, and it's not enough. So after about 5,000 RPMs, it's very limited. Off the line, you can definitely tell it's got a 6-liter in it, but it needs more fuel. So for a stock 6-liter, I just put stock 799 heads on, which are off of a 5.3 aluminum engine, but the valves on these particular heads are the same size valves on a 6-liter, which are obviously bigger than the 5.3. But the combustion chamber is smaller, so it ups your compression to a little bit more than what an LQ9 is. Because I have the LQ4. The LQ4 has 9.5 to 1 compression, and the LQ9 I believe has 10 to 1 compression. I have roughly 10.5 to 1, and I spent less money on it than an LQ9. The reason why I'm running out of fuel is probably because of the cam in it. The cam is a 223, 226, which is significantly bigger than the factory cam. The factory cam is about a 190, and got about 600 thousandths lift, which is why I decided to go with ported heads, because really anything above, I think like 525, your heads are really going to be limited on the flow. I think that's probably why Chevy's biggest cam is like a 525 lift, or right around there, 540. Once we get these heads on and the ported intake on, this cam will really shine, because it'll really flow and pull hard at the upper range, the higher RPMs. Because right now it is great off the line. I have a 3000 stall on it with the factory 4L60E, which is not built, but holding the power. It does have a Corvette servo and a deep aluminum pan, so it holds a little more fluid. Now it's warming up, I'm going to do the trans cooler to kind of help prolong it, but I do plan on getting a built trans for it someday. So if you're new to the channel or haven't been following along very long, you're about to learn something about me. I change things out about 20 times before I decide if I like it or not. Recently I just put smaller lift blocks in the back. Here are the ones that came with the lift kit. They were rusting, so I took them out, sandblasted them and painted them. Now I'm gonna stick them back in. And just like that, we're done. I really wasn't digging the, the Cali lean a little bit low in the back. The 1-inch made a bigger difference than I thought it would, so we're gonna go back to the 4-inch block instead of the 3. I think it looks better. I like the rear to sit about 1 inch higher than the front, so guess we're good. Trial and error. real quick before we go, I want to say thank you guys for 900 subs. It was only, what, 3 weeks ago that we were at 700, so I think that's great. Thank you guys again. I hope I can keep making content you guys enjoy. Stick around if you want to see what this thing turns into with some ported heads and a ported intake. Thanks again. See you guys next time.